Let me go with my introduction part and then we can start. Myself, I'm Venu. I have around 18 years of experience into the field of HR. I've started my career as HR executive, where I've learned all the core HR activities, what a HR does in the organization. And then from there, I've learned I was working remotely somewhere in villages. Then from there, I've learned SAP HCM through online. It was like almost 16, 17 years back, 16, 15, maybe 15 years back. Learned SAP HCM online and then moved to SAP HCM as a trainee. Then got promoted and moved to SAP HCM implementations. I was part of one of the biggest SAP HCM project in India. And then from there, I've upgraded my skills. I got an opportunity to work on SuccessFactors because that customer was moving away from SAP HCM to SuccessFactors. So I got a chance to work on SuccessFactors. Though I did not had much knowledge on SuccessFactors, because I was looking after ESSMS as part of SAP HCM. It was easy for me to understand the concept of SuccessFactors. And then I've learned SuccessFactors, moved to SF. It's been like almost 10 years that I'm into SuccessFactors. I've worked on different modules like Employee Central. Initially started with compensation, and then no, uh, was working mostly on Employee Central and compensation in all of these 10 years. I've worked on PMGM, RCM, and onboarding for one project each, but not much on these areas. Now, in SuccessFactors, if you are not continuously working with a particular module, you will lose that track. Okay, so if you're working on the same module for years, you will have a good grip on that particular module. Okay, so the same with me. I have been working on Employee Central and compensation throughout my career in SuccessFactors. So I am specialized in Employee Central and compensation. I do have certification in both of them. Coming to teaching, I'm into teaching from last like 15 years, or sorry, 12, 13 years. I was training earlier on SAP HCM and then later moving to SuccessFactors from last 7, 8 years. I'm teaching SuccessFactors as well. Okay, so that's a brief intro about me. Now, I would like to have your introduction, not maybe this long, but you can have it, keep it short. Who wants to go first? Or you want me to take names?
Hi, Venu. Good morning.
Yeah, hi, good morning.
My name is Jagdish. I have been working with TCS last 8 years in workforce management and operations. And now I thought of moving in SAP area. I had multiple options to choose one of the module to explore my future endeavor. But after all, I thought, and I have experience in HR area, workforce management role. So I choose SuccessFactor, Employee Central, and here I am today for this training.
Okay, thank you. It's good to know that.
Yeah, thank you.
Next, let me take names. So that would be easy. Satvik.
Good morning, Venu. I'm Satvik, and
Yeah, hi, good morning.
I have 5 to 3 years experience in manual testing, backend, and that's it. Currently, I'm looking for a change, so that's why I have choose SAP EC.
So, did you work on any of these modules or applications like
No,
SAP
no,
or SAP HCM in your testing? No.
no. I am new to this. Actually, SAP is new for me.
Yeah.
For the last 3 years, I have done an backend and manual testing. That's it.
Okay, it's a manual testing. Okay, no
Okay.
problem.
Okay.
So,
Thank you.
having the knowledge of SAP is not a prerequisite to learn SuccessFactors. It is completely independent application.
Okay.
So yeah, you don't need SAP experience to work on SuccessFactors. This is for everybody.
Okay. 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 Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Prabhakar Raju.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Venu. I'm
Good morning.
Prabhakar. I have around 8 years of experience into HR. I was previously working with Amazon, and I'm currently working on with entity data into employee relations role. I previously never worked. I do not have any SAP knowledge, but as an end user, I'm using SAP SuccessFactors as a ERP tool in my current organization.
Entity is using Workday for their employees, right?
No, it is SuccessFactors.
SuccessFactors. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Prabhakar. Then Pradeep. Swarna. Pawan Kumar.
Hi, Venu. Good morning. Hi, team. Good morning. So, my name is Pawan, and I have around 3+ years of experience into ERP, the Oracle ERP. It's Oracle Labs. So, I'm looking for a change. Change of domain. So, I came here.
Okay. Yeah, thank you, Pawan. Sheikh Islam.
Yeah, my name is Sheikh Islam. I have experience in accounting process and 3 years of experience in Genpact. Now I'm looking to SuccessFactors.
Okay, 3 years into accounts, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, thank you. KR. I don't know, the name shows as KR, so
Hello, hi, Venu. Good morning.
yeah, hi.
My name is Karthik, and
Yeah.
in my current organization, I'm part of HR shared service, taking care of organization management, and also we have a SuccessFactor application, and I'm part of support team. So that's what I wanted to
Okay.
get certified and move into implementation more often. Yeah.
Okay, so you're already into SuccessFactors as an end user looking after the shared services.
Yeah, yes.
Okay, yeah, thank you. Good to know that, Karthik.
Yeah, thank you.
Kiran.
Yeah, good morning, Venu. Good morning, everyone. I'm currently working as a SAP HCM consultant with HCL Technologies. And like I have around 8 years of experience in HCM. And since in 2015, I got certified for SAP HCM. Now I'm looking to advance my career in SuccessFactors.
Okay, thank you, Kiran.
Thank-
Manikanta.
Good morning, sir.
Good.
Myself, I'm Manikanta, and I have done my BTech with, and I have done my PGDB in banking. I do have experience 3 years into banking sales. I'm into accounts manager. So I want to move into IT industry. So I got to know like SAP will have good growth, but I don't have any relevant knowledge or experience into this SAP such kind of thing. Uh, uh, I want to more explore and I want to get enter into IT sectors.
Yeah, yes, thank you. Anjali.
Good morning, everyone. This is Anjali. I have a 7 years of experience. I worked as a functional consultant for SAP MRS application. I have just basic understanding of SAP PS also. Now, like I want to update my skills, so that's why.
Okay, yeah, thank you, Anjali. Okay, Sushil.
Hi everyone. Good morning. This is Sushil. So this might be my first experience with SAP. I have done a lot of integrations using different tools, but I just thought to understand like how success factors and other things. And there might be good opportunity for me to work on different areas in a success factor. So just trying to understand how it is, what it consists, and how it will help me to understand. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. When you say integrations, do you have experience into CPA, Telbumi?
No, I am totally new in ACP area. When I say integration, so we use different tools like Boomi, MuleSoft, and others, right?
Yeah.
So I just start to learn how applications works, to understand their dependencies and everything, and it will add me some value. And not sure, maybe not looking any job or anything, but it is just to get some knowledge and enhance my skills in a SAP SuccessFactor areas. So we own our own organization. So I lead the technology side. Anybody who interested to work with us and SAP SuccessFactor, they can reach out me separately after this course, and I can help you, Venu, on that too. So we are working with good customers.
Yeah, thank you very much, Sushil. That's good to know. That helps.
Sure.
Yeah. And then Harika.
Hi Venu, my name is Harika. I'm currently working SAP HCM Associate Consultant in Capgemini, and I have 3 years experience. I'm currently looking a new opportunity for looking the switching roles to further enhance my skills and career. So that's why I'm interested to pursuing in SAP SuccessFactors course.
Thank you, Harika. Raj.
Yeah.
Hi Venu, this is Raj Surya, and good morning to you all. Okay, about myself, like okay, I'm into ERP for almost 10 plus years. Like okay, I can say it's 15 years into ERP. I started working in Oracle apps ERP HCM, and then okay, Workday HCM also. Okay, and as well as I know a bit, and I'm just have some knowledge on Oracle Fusion as well. Okay, I handled the projects for different clients in different applications also. I worked on hybrid applications. At present, I'm in US, and now I'm expecting a project. Like okay, I'm expecting a project in SAP SuccessFactors, which I need to handle it out. Okay, so that is where I just wanted to explore as an application with SuccessFactors. But as far as HCM concerned, I'm traveling with HCM for a while. Okay, almost 10 plus years into HCM applications.
Yeah, thank you, Raj. I think we had our introduction in 10 minutes. Yeah, I could remember. Yeah, thank you, Raj.
And it's appreciated, Sushil, that you come up okay of your own, and that you told that you will be helping others in getting an opportunity, which is really appreciated.
No problem. Always welcome, guys.
Pauna.
Morning. My name is Pavna. In fact, I work as a talent acquisition consultant, and I'm planning to change my career as a success factor, either support or implementation side. So that's the reason I've enrolled for this session.
How many years of experience do you have in
around 13 years of experience in talent acquisition.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Monica.
Hi, Venu. I am Monica. I have 3.5 experience in SAP HCM. I want to upgrade my skills, and I'm also looking for a job change. So I choose SuccessFactors.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Monica. Pradeep.
Hi, good morning, Venu. So, Pradeep, currently I'm working IT talent acquisition. So, I need to change my SAP model. I need to come for IT sector. So, that's why I choose this course. And another thing is background is BCom. That's why I choose this course also.
Okay. Thank you.
Sure. Thank you very much.
Last, Arun. We have Arun here. Okay. No problem. So did we miss anyone? I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah, who's that?
My name is Swarna.
Yeah, hi, Swarna.
I'm working as a HR right now, and I want to improve my skills in SAP. So I have chosen SAP EC sector.
Okay. Thank you very much, Swarna. Okay, good to know. Yeah, the reason for having the introduction is we understand each other. So uh, we have people from different backgrounds. Some of you are already into SAP or SAP HCM or no other ERPs like Oracle or Workday. Okay, and some of you doesn't have any experience into SuccessFactors or any of the ERP. No, I'll be taking you through the content in deep, and some of these topics that we discuss may be common for many ERP products. Okay, so you must be knowing all of these things, but have some patience, and I would request you all to have some patience because we have participants with mixed experiences, so everybody should have good understanding of the product. So I'll be walking you through the basics as well. Okay, basics in SuccessFactors. If you know these things earlier, please bear with us. Okay. So in today's session, we'll be talking about the course content, what we'll be covering in next 25 sessions or next 35 to 40 days. Okay. And then tomorrow onwards, we'll be starting off with the regular sessions. Okay. Today, I think I have shared this course content with all of you. If some of you have not got the course content, please reach out to your support team and get it. Okay. So every day we'll be going through some of the topics, and each and every topic is mentioned in the day-wise course content. Okay. So we'll start with, I hope all of you can see my screen. It's big enough, right? Or you want me to? Looks good?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. The course content is designed in such a way that the first 4 sessions are of the theoretical part where we cover all the basics of SuccessFactors. It is no added advantage, or it is necessary to understand or know about these theoretical topics before getting into SuccessFactors. Anybody or any aspirant who want to get into SuccessFactors should have this basic understanding of the product. Okay. And when we move to, or when we join any of the organizations, any implementation partners, you will see or you'll listen to all of these terms. Okay. Then you should not be shocked to hear those terms. So we cover the first 4 days, we'll be covering the theoretical part. Like we'll be on the first day in tomorrow's session, we'll be talking about roles and responsibilities of a SuccessFactors consultant. So all of us, when we get into SuccessFactors, so we'll be doing the either support or you'll be doing the implementation. So what are our responsibilities? What are our roles? Unlike SAP HCM, we don't have different roles in SuccessFactors. We only have one role called a functional consultant who would be doing all the activities like the customizing the product or configuring the product or interacting with the customer or doing the ESS, MSS part or the security part. So we'll be looking at the roles and responsibilities in deep. We only have one role there. Okay. So what does the SuccessFactors consultant do in any of the projects? We'll see that. And then we have system landscape. Any project that you get into, the first thing you should know the system landscape or system architecture. Okay. And then types of system, how many types of systems we have and what are those? What do we do in each of those systems? We'll discuss that in the day one. And the terminologies as well, some of the terminologies. Every day we'll be talking about some new terminologies. We'll discuss more on those terms. Then day two, we'll be talking about release management. SuccessFactors upgrades their product once in 6 months. That means twice a year. You will see some new features, new enhancements, or new functionalities getting into the product, or they would be resolving the bugs or any bugs that were identified, any issues that were identified in the product. They would be fixing that in the release. Okay, so what would be our role? How to get the release information? What we have to do in the release management? So we'll talk about that. And then important topic like certification, how to get certified in SuccessFactors. So is it mandatory to have a certification? How does certification help you in implementation or support? Okay, we'll talk about that. And then Learning Hub, which is used to keep your certification active or to grow within SuccessFactors. If you want to learn other modules of SuccessFactors or within Employee Central, if you have any clarifications, you can always refer to Learning Hub. That's day two. And then day three, we'll be talking about implementation guide and configuration document for configuration workbook. There are certain documents which you will be downloading from one of the portals of SAP, which are used for your implementation. All these documents you can download and refer. Some of these documents we share it with customer. Some of these documents we present it to the customer, okay, to make them understand about the SuccessFactors. Okay, so what are those documents? So all of these documents again are available for all of you. You can download them and you can use them. The one important document that I always recommend everybody to keep handy is the implementation guide. This is by SuccessFactors. Every 6 months or every release, they would be updating this workbook. If there are any changes in the configuration, they would be updating. This is like Bible for us. Like, you even after 10 years in SuccessFactors, I always refer to implementation guide for any of my clarifications, any clarifications that I need in the configuration. This is 300 odd pages PDF document. I would recommend you take a printout of this document, keep it handy so that you can refer whenever you have or you need more information on any of the topic. When we start our implementation, we'll be again opening up the implementation guide, see what SAP recommends, what are the steps that we have to follow during the implementation, what sequence of activities that we have to do in the projects. That will be doing it from implementation guide. Very, very important. And then in day 4, we'll talk about kickoff template, which is used to present it to the customer initially to make them understanding about SuccessFactors functionalities, importance of SuccessFactors, how to log in, how to add employees, how employees are structured. So, how RBP is structured, how position management is. So we have all of the topics. This is a PowerPoint presentation. Okay. And then we talk about methodology. Like any other product, SuccessFactors also follows a particular methodology when we do the implementation. Okay, we'll talk about that. And then we'll move to the provisioning part. Provisioning is one of the type of system that we do. Okay, only certified consultants will have access to provisioning. We'll talk more about the provisioning system. And there are some of the important URLs like Launchpad, Community Portal, or HCM CloudOps, or help.sap. So all of these things we'll be using in our daily life. And then the terminology, this is across all the sessions. Okay, from day 5, we'll be starting off the practical part. Till day 4, it is only the theoretical part. You just have to grab the knowledge. And then day 5 onwards, all of you would be given instance access, system access, where you can log in and use this instance for your practice. Okay, this is a demo instance given by SuccessFactors. You can log in anytime, okay, during these training sessions and practice. So we'll start with the implementation sequence. SuccessFactors recommends us to follow the implementation sequence. There are like 18 or 19 steps that SuccessFactors recommends. Though we may not be following all of these implementation sequence steps, okay, but at least for the first few steps, like we'll be doing that. So we'll be doing all of the 18 steps, but not in the same sequence. After 5 or 6 steps, we'll be taking our own route. And then we will look at the provisioning system. What is provisioning and what do we do in provisioning system? What are the features that are to be enabled in provisioning system? That we'll see in day 5. Day 6, from here onwards, you will be talking about very, very important topics. So each of these topics you'll be getting some questions in your interview, some questions in your certification. The day 6, we will be talking about the data models, very, very important concept, data models of SuccessFactors. What are the data models that we have in SuccessFactors or that we had in SuccessFactors? What happened to some of the data models that we are not using today? Okay, we'll talk, but it is important to know about all of the data models that we had in system. Some of them are migrated, so we are not using them, but still you should know about the data models. And then day 7, we'll start with one of the data model. We'll discuss in detail about this data model, which is used to define your organization, job, and pay structure. We'll see how to modify or how to customize the fields of the objects. Like if you're creating a department, or if you're creating a company, or if you're creating a location. So there are certain fields which you have to fill to see that location. Let's say your customer operates from 4 different locations. So we need to configure these 4 locations in system. Location is just not the name or ID of the location. We have many other fields which you have to fill to create a location. Okay, like location ID, location name, effective date of location, which country does this location belongs to, what is the business address of this location, which company does this location belongs to, or what is the location group or time zone of this location. So we need to fill all of these details. So if we have to customize the screen of location, or customize the screen of pay grade or a pay range or company or department. So how do we do that? If I want to make a field mandatory, or if I want to make a field optional, if I want to enable some fields which are hidden, or if I want to hide some fields which are not required for the customer. So we see that in day 7, the corporate data model. And day 8, we'll talk about the country-specific corporate data model, the next data model. And then we'll also step into the basics of foundation objects. There are different types of objects that we use in SuccessFactors. They're called foundation, MDF, or generic or employee objects. Okay, so how do we define them? Where do we maintain them? How to maintain the bulk data? That we discuss in day 8. Day 9, we'll be talking, or we'll be doing the org structure elements. Day 9, 10, 11, 12, on these 4 days, we'll be looking at each and every object that is required for hiring an employee. So before hiring of the employee, we need to make sure that we have the structure defined. We need to understand the company structure, how your customer operates. Different customers operate differently. Okay, like if you're implementing for a manufacturing company, you'll see different jobs, different departments, or different business areas. Then if you're implementing for the IT industry, then you'll see different departments there, different jobs there. In manufacturing, you'll see chemists, production department, you'll see engineers, mechanical, electrical, or electronic, or civil engineers, etc. But whereas in IT, you may not see all of these roles. You see a different roles like a consultant or technical consultant or a functional consultant or for a basis or database engineers. So you'll see different terms in IT industry. You'll see different terms in pharmaceutical industry. You'll see different structures in banking or pharmaceuticals or infrastructure. Okay, so different organizations have different structures, and SuccessFactors allows us to configure the system for any of these customers. So how do we set up these objects like pay structure related elements or org structure related elements or the job structure related elements? We see in 9, 10, 11, 10, 4 sessions. And then once you have all of the data configured, we'll go and see how to add an employee, how to hire an employee into the system. So as a consultant, we may not be doing the hiring of the employee, but we need to present this to the customer, or we need to train the customer how to add the employee in the system. So adding employee can be done from different ways. If customers are using recruiting, some of the candidate information is already available in recruiting module that flows to Employee Central. We'll have to fill the rest of the fields. And if customer using onboarding module along with RCM, then candidate would be filling most of the data in onboarding module. So this data flows to Employee Central. So we'll have to feed only very little data in Employee Central. So how to configure these fields, like within Employee Central, what all information that you want to add while hiring. So we see that in day 13.
So when Venu, good question.
Go ahead,
so whatever you mention, all these objects and everything. So I'm thinking about an integration perspective now. Do we have all the APIs or objects available for whatever you mentioned, all that modules basically, or everything, whatever?
Yeah. So we have something called OData Dictionary, data dictionary, where we can see each and every field in the APIs. Okay, the technical names of the APIs, how to go get a field from a particular portlet. This you will see in OData data dictionary.
Okay, so that means it has it, right?
Yeah, we have for all of these objects, like it could be foundation objects or the employee objects. We have different APIs from which we pull the data and send it to the third-party applications.
Okay, understood. Okay.
Sorry. Then day 13, we'll look at what all information we maintain for an employee. Okay, so how to customize this people profile or employee profile page, where we have all of the information related to an employee, be it personal or employment information. So we see that on day 13. Day 14 till day 13, like 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13, we see everything doing manually, like one department at a time, creation of a department, one department at a time, and creation of a location or hiring of an employee manually. Now, this we do because we should understand what are the fields that are available for each of these objects. What is the significance of each of those fields? So why should we maintain the data? Okay, we'll understand that. Once you have that, we'll go and see how to import the bulk data. Now, what if your customer has 10,000 positions? And maintaining the 10,000 positions manually is very tedious job. So we can upload the data, and any object that we see in system can be uploaded. You can maintain the data in Excel files. Generally, these files are called CSV files, comma separated values. You can download the templates from system, add all of the information into these Excel files, and upload into the system, be it foundation or a generic or a MDF or employee objects. 14 and 15, we see how to upload the bulk data or maintain the bulk data in system. Okay. And then 16 very, very important topic, which is RBP, role-based permissions. So how do we manage the security part in SuccessFactors? It is very important for any customer to have the permissions granted to employees. Now, as an employee, what I can see in the system, what I can do in the system. Every employee in the organization will be given access. So when they log in, different users, when they log in, see the instance differently. Like if I am an employee, I can edit my personal information. I can view my comp information. I can see my employment information. I will not be able to do any kind of configuration. I will not be able to touch any of the configuration screens. I will not be able to add employee or transfer employee or promote employee or terminate employee because that's not my job. As an employee, I'll have a limited access. But if I'm a manager, when I log in as a manager, I will have some additional actions other than the employee role. I'm also an employee of the organization. I can do all of those things what employee is doing. Additionally, because I am a manager, I have some direct reports reporting to me. I'll be doing some additional tasks, like I can transfer or I can look at my employee data, all the employees that are reporting to me. Now I will be having access to their performance appraisals. I'll be having access to recommend their salary increases or promote them or transfer them. So I'll have some additional access. Again, I will not have configuration access. Then we have HR manager. HR manager, when they log in, they do a lot of activities like adding an employee or transferring an employee or promoting an employee. They're also employees of the organization. They can also do the same things what employees doing. Additionally, because of their role, they may have to do a lot of activities. So they will be given some additional responsibilities. Okay, so all of these things, how do we control these permissions? As a consultant, we log in, we configure. This configuration access, everybody logs into the same system. But depending on the role that is assigned to the employee, system will show those additional screens. Okay, so how to restrict or how to grant permissions to employees, the different roles that we see in day 16. So it will spill over to next session as well, 16 and 17.
Kiran, hello.
Yeah, hi.
One question. For this RBP, we have separate RBP consultants, right? Or it is done by...
No. Independent modules, like each and every module, we use RBP. Like the screens are same, RBP screens are same. Employee Central, as a EC consultant, we should know what all permissions we have to grant to the employees. We will not have any separate RBP consultant. In general, when we migrate or when we move this RBP part to production, generally some customers, what they do is they don't give this control of RBP to consultants and the support consultants. Okay, so they would like to manage. The configuration is done by consultants, but once everything is set up, customer will have their own security admin who would be responsible for managing these permissions. So nobody should be touching these permissions in production system. Okay. So they will restrict it to their own employees in some organizations. Okay. But yes, as a consultant, you should have knowledge of the RBP because you would be setting up Employee Central related RBP. Every module, similarly, every module like RCM or PMGM or compensation or succession, they will also enable or disable certain permissions for employees. Okay. Then we talk about day 17, we talk about the workflows, which is nothing but the approvals. So we can configure different workflows or approvals for different scenarios, like whenever you transfer an employee, whenever a HR transfer an employee or manager transfer employee, if they want to have 2 levels of approval, or when you are promoting employee, you want to have 3 levels of approval, or whenever you are terminating, you want to have 6 levels of approval, or whenever employee changes their personal information like name change or address change, it has to go to HRBP before it gets updated in the system so that HRBP validates and approves that record. So we can configure workflows in the system. Okay, so we can have any levels of approvals. We can have different roles participating in the workflows. Okay, we'll see how to escalate when approver doesn't approve. We'll see how to send the reminders or how to send the notifications in the workflows. We'll see that in day 17. And then day 18, we'll be talking about business rules, very, very important topic. So all of these things like RBP or the workflows or the business rules, very, very important topics. Every interview that you face, you'll be getting definitely some questions in these areas. And even in your certification, you'll have to answer questions from these areas. In business rules, we use business rules for different scenarios. We can default the data. We can automate some data in employee profile or the employee objects or the MDF or the foundation objects. Certain information would be auto-populated, like generating the sequence of a code or updating some information automatically based on the field value that you select. Okay, we can do some calculations. We can define logic to calculate maybe age of an employee or to calculate the salary structure of the employee. We can use business rules. We use business rule to trigger any kind of actions, to trigger any approvals, to calculate, to send the alerts. Okay, so we'll see different scenarios of business rules in day 18, 19, and 20. Okay, so 21, we'll see the execution of a workflow. In day 17, we have seen how to configure a workflow, different levels of approvals. Okay, we have configured. And day 21, we'll see the execution of these workflows. How does an approver approve? What happens if approver doesn't want to approve? How to delegate the request? How to lock the workflow request? How to unlock the request? Or how to add as an admin? How to add additional approvers, how to remove some approvers, how to route the request to someone else. So all of these things we'll see in day 21. Day 22, again, we talk about a custom portlet or a custom object.
Venu, one question.
Yes,
Now, business rules or whatever the business flows, can we trigger using any APIs, like whatever the objects you said, some OData objects?
Yes. We can also have the logics defined in, we have something called integration center in SuccessFactors where we can define the logics, which will trigger the, if you want to send some reports or if you want some data to be auto-updated, based on some values in the object, we can do that.
Okay, but
defining the logics in integration center is different than the business rules. Business rules are executed whenever you make some changes in employee data. Let's say I'm doing a transfer, I want workflow to be triggered. So we define that logic. Only when you do that action, system triggers that. System triggers the business rule. Okay, but whereas the API, now we can schedule it to run every 1 hour or every 1 day or every week. You can have that. You have that option. But business rules are always triggered whenever you make some changes on the script. Then only system triggers this business.
Correct. But now, say for example, the rules, whatever the rules you are saying, can I define those using APIs also?
Or no, the logics what we define is not, the concept of business rule is only in the front end and not in the APIs.
Okay,
API cannot control the business rule.
Understood. Okay. So front end, or that's where we have.
That's the front end. Yeah, we'll not be doing anything related to the APIs or interface.
Right. Okay.
Right. Day 22, we talk about the custom portlet. Very, very important again. Okay. We see how to create a custom portlet or custom section in people profile. Like SuccessFactors gives a lot of information. Like you have different portlets or blocks of information, personal information, job information, your address information, contact information, national ID information, biographical information, or compensation information, recurring components. So you have different sections of blocks with different data maintained. Okay, so some customers may need some additional data to be maintained for them, specific to them only, may not be required for all customers. Now, SuccessFactors is a global product. It allows you to customize the existing portlets or blocks of information, or it also allows you to create your own. It allows you to create up to 250 custom objects in the system. So we'll see how to add this custom object and how to create a custom object, how to enable this for employees that we see in day 22. Day 23, now here we may, or the sessions may be extended here, business rules or any of these areas. If you want to have additional scenarios to be covered, we'll be doing that. So it may not be only the 24 sessions or the 25 sessions. Sometimes it may go over to 26 or 27 sessions as well. Okay. And then we have day 23, where we talk about the position management, how to create positions, how the positions are structured, what happens when you change the position. Okay, we'll talk about the position management. Again, very, very important concept. So we have around 10 questions in your certification. Okay, we'll talk about that in 23. 24, the minor topics like themes, how to set up the theme of SuccessFactors, how do we migrate the data from one system to other system, how to extract the data, all of the data that we have managed or that we have created in the system, how do we extract them in the form of reports, how to create dashboards, tiles that we see in day 24. Now, this is what we have designed in 24 sessions, but sometimes it may happen that if you want to know more about a particular topic, like business rule is one area which is difficult out of all of these topics. All of these are very easy to configure except the business rule. Business rule is bit tricky. You just have to understand the logic. If you understand the logic, it is easy. Okay, you just have to write a logic in your paper, in a piece of paper or in Excel, and then implement that in the system. So there are hundreds of business rules that we configure even after after working for 10 years in SuccessFactors. Now, if I'm working for a different project with a different customer, I'll see different scenarios for this customer. There would be some common scenarios which are common for every customer, but we'll also see different business rules in for different customers.
Do you have any list like for the common scenarios, just to get an idea?
We have implementation guide on business rule, which explains each and every scenario. Okay, some of the common scenarios we'll be working on is to default the data, or to validate the data, or to trigger workflows, or to trigger actions, or to trigger the automatic changes. All of these things we'll see. But there are many more. There are hundreds. Like if we have to do only the business rules, each and every business rule, or maybe if you want to do 100 scenarios, it takes 25 sessions.
Correct. Yeah. Okay, got it.
Okay. Yeah. Now, if you understand the concept, it is same.
Right.
You'll just have to practice a lot. Okay, so these are the topics that we'll be covering in next 25 sessions or 35 to 40 days. It is important for you all to spend at least 1 hour of additional time on the system. Okay, other than the regular sessions, okay, 1 hour of session what we take every day. I want all of you to spare some time, take out your time from your busy life, because all of you are spending your time, your money. Try to put some efforts, dedicate some time for your practice as well. So I know all of you must be working somewhere. You may not be getting time, or few days you may stuck up with something, and then you will not be able to practice. Utilize Saturdays and Sundays. Try to go through. All of you will be given the recordings of the sessions every day after the session. We'll be sending you the recording as well. Don't depend on the recording. Okay. Try to do as much as you can in the system without looking at the recording. If you are just watching the recording and doing practice in the system, that will not help you. It is okay if you are spending more time on the system. That's when you learn. Okay, I would recommend you to spend some time on the system. Okay, refer to implementation
You will
guide.
share the access, or how?
Yes, everybody will be given system access where you'd be logging and doing the practice.
Perfect. Okay, sounds good. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll stop here and see if you have any questions around the topics that we have discussed. Yeah, Raj, go ahead.
And will you be explaining the implementation and as well as the support methods also, right? So how the implementation will be happening and success factors, the life cycle and everything, right? So how things will be there, or how the discovery sessions will be happened, and what are the docs that we used to follow on the methodology. I'm talking about the methodology, like the implementation methodologies. So that will be covered, right?
Yes. What did we discuss here? So your kickoff template, which explains each and every step what we do with the customer. Okay, and we have the methodology. Again, we use SuccessFactors activate methodology. Okay, with 4 different phases. How the project is divided into 4 phases. What all we do in each phase, we'll discuss here.
Thank you. And at the same time, how about the impact on AI on this application? Like, okay, is there anything specifically that we need to learn about AI also here?
Oh, you don't have to learn AA. As of now, SuccessFactors have introduced AA-related features as well in recent releases. However, now this is applicable or this is available for the customers on license base. Okay, we may not see this in the demo systems as of now. Maybe in the coming releases, SuccessFactors would be adding it in the demo systems as well, so that we demo it to customers. But as of now, this is a licensed version, so you'll have to pay or you'll have to subscribe for these features on additional license.
Okay. And one question, like, okay, on usage of the hub. Okay, I mean, personally, I have the access to hub. Okay, so, and I mean, I want a walkthrough session with you also on the usage of hub, how it can be
learning
implemented
hub,
in the right, learning
certification hub or learning hub. Okay, yeah, sure.
Learning hub.
Yeah.
Is it two different one, learning hub and as well as certification hub?
Yes, certification hub is open for everybody. Now, anybody who subscribes for certification, they will have access to certification hub. Now, you don't need to be associated with implementation partner for that. But whereas learning hub, generally it is given by your implementation partner, where you can log in and do your stake currents or deltas and then learn different modules. Learning hub costs you somewhere around, even anybody can go and subscribe for learning hub as well, but it is expensive. It costs you somewhere 1.5 to 2 lakhs. Generally given by implementation partners. We don't need that.
Okay. So kindly help me out how to utilize it correct in the right path. Okay, so that I can, I mean, it will be useful for me.
Sure, we'll do that.
Thank you. And Venu, other than Employee Central Core, what are the different modules that you
I personally teach only the Employee Central and compensation module as well. Okay. But we have other modules like recruiting, onboarding, performance management, succession. We have other trainers for that.
Okay. Okay, fine.
Okay. But
so is it good to learn? Is it good to learn anything extra on that? Like, okay, technical components?
It is good that if you have knowledge on multiple modules, it would be an added advantage for you. But again, when you start working on a project, you'll be working on only one module, not on multiple modules. In fact, within Employee Central, you'll see 3 or 4 consultants working in a project.
Oh my!
That is good.
So one last question, Venu, from my side. This is Sushi. Now you said, like, I think we talk about in demo session also. Now, success factor has employee central, then jobs, and then payroll and everything. So is there any document or is there any diagram which can tell me now this module is dependent on this module and like that? I just want to go through the hierarchy, which is the first and which is the last, but kind of an like path basically or workflow basically. If you want to start,
Employee Central is the first module, Employee Central is the last module also.
Oh, it is coming from the start and it is ending in that, but in between there might be other modules.
Yes, because we do the hire to retire, right? H2R, call it H2R, hire to retire. Okay. In between, once the candidate is hired, even before candidate is hired, we'll have to, we have recruiting module or onboarding module where we source the candidate. But recruiting needs some information from Employee Central. So how does recruiter know what are the vacant positions? So they'll go to Employee Central and see the vacant positions are the positions which are to be hired immediately. So they pick the positions, convert requisitions, source candidates, push it to Employee Central. Employee Central, we hire the employees. Okay. Once the candidates are hired, maybe candidates have to go through some learning, right? So they can go to learning module and do some trainings. At the end of the year or mid of the year, they'll have to fill their goals, objectives. Manager has to review the performance. End users will be doing their performance appraisals. Okay, that's one module. And then we have compensation module. Once performance is completed, we have a compensation module where we recommend salary increases. Every employee should be given some kind of merit increase or salary increase at the end of the year after the performance based on the appraisal. Okay, it could include bonus or it could not include bonus. So that we manage in compensation module. And then we also have org audits or succession planning whenever employee leaves the organization. So we should have a backup of the employees, maybe within the organization. If somebody is interested to move to a particular role, we'll see what are the best candidates that are available within our organization before reaching out outside candidates. So that we do it in succession module. So all of these modules, they are interrelated. Now we cannot say that this is in sequence, like learning has to be done only after hiring or learning has to be done only after 1 year or no, there's no particular sequence. Different modules takes in different place, like performance management. Some customers goes with only one appraisal form, which is done in the year end. Some customers may say that employees have to fill the appraisal form for quarterly or half yearly or annual. Now bonus can be paid in mid-year also or in the year end also.
Right.
Okay, so different modules have different significances and used in different areas.
Right. But if they,
different types.
Yeah, if they have any document, like, so that will be, if you can point me any document which says, I'm not saying that there should be the strict process or anything, but to get some idea. Now this is depend on
No,
this.
I'll walk you through the partner edge where you get all of the documents for different modules. Okay, we'll see that there.
Sure. Thank you, man. Thank you.
Yeah.
Venu, in this course content, when will be the interview preparation?
At the end, now after 24-25 sessions, we'll have one session on the recap or the important questions that would be coming in either certification or your interviews. Additionally, if you are prepared well and if you want to have a mock interview kind of thing, we can do that.
Okay. So after we end up the course, after that this will be interview preparation.
So you need some time to practice all of these things. Once you are confident that you can get into interviews.
So you will only take mock interview?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
You want me to arrange someone to take?
No, you yourself, it's okay. You only take.
Okay. Any other doubts before we wind up?
No,
We'll start with day 1 tomorrow with roles and responsibilities of a SAP SuccessFactors consultant.
Sounds good. No, this is good, man. This is good.
Okay. At least we now know what we'll be doing in next couple of days, right?
Yes, Venu.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
Take
Have a
care.
great
Bye-bye.
day.
Bye.
Catch up tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you.